I'm Patrick Bailey with whiteboardcoder.com. Today is August 30th, 2018, and in this video, this is my phase 3 of rewiring my house. And so what I'm doing in this video is I'm going to start organizing my cables to install it. I'm going to organize them and get them nicely together using a cable comb. Okay, so here's a link to the, I'll put a link in the show notes to Amazon where I bought this cable comb. So I bought this, it's actually been a couple of years now, 2016. You know, I plan ahead sometimes, and I buy things in anticipation, and they hang on the shelf for 2 years. But now it's finally get used. So there's several out there right now, but this actually will help you, should help me, my first time using it, to get all the cables together and route them so I can get a nice little tight package and wrap them around, and hopefully it'll just do a better job in general, make my life easier. But with that, let me go in the garage and actually get this job done real quick.
Okay, so in my last phase, phase 2, I cut one wire, I routed it all out, got it the right length, and I cut 5 more wires the same length because I wanted 6. Now, I've seen some people online, organizing these, who are professional installers, and so they have lots of need for Ethernet. So I see them have like a wall of boxes. Those boxes are really cool, and I've got one right now, but I don't need 8 boxes. But if you had 8 boxes, it's really convenient because you can grab and organize and pull. I don't have that option, not really. Unless I want to go buy 8 boxes. So I just came with this real quickly. So I just took a piece of wood, put a bunch of screws in it, a little bit measured, and then on the end of each one of these, all I did was I tied a little knot, put a little loop on there, and then I put some electrician tape just to keep it there so that I can kind of simulate what they're doing. That's all I did. Because I'm a cheapo. And plus, I don't need 8,000 feet. So here's this comb. I'm sure there's lots of other ones out there. And you can see there's a little lip here. And so you're supposed to pull like that. Although I'm guessing you probably don't have to pull much. But anyway, so take this apart. Now, this is designed to do a lot. So I think you can do 20 or maybe up to 30 on this, but I have no need like that. Most people do in their own houses don't have any need like that. I just got 6. So I just need to place them around here somewhat evenly. So I'm just going to go around in the order they're in. This is kind of overkill for them. And then we'll come in here and get that. And I've got there we go. So I want to keep these pulled tight. There we go. And now before I did this, I cut a bunch of little pieces of Velcro, because my plan is to do a little Velcro strap every foot or so. So there's a better way to do this. Let me get this first one in here. From what I've seen, a Velcro strap's a much better way to go. Mostly because if you change your mind later and you need to add some more, you can just go back and add more without having to, cut a bunch of zip ties. Plus with zip ties, I'm a little fearful that the zip tie might pierce a little bit too much. Oh yeah, this is way easy. This almost feels like overkill for doing 6, but I bought it, now I gotta use it, right? Well, doesn't that look fancy? Okay. Must be boring to watch me do this whole thing, but I'm just going to continue on in that vein. I think that just works just fine. Okay, I had my first failure, so I didn't get very far, and I obviously didn't attach my twine very well, because all of a sudden I pulled, and they all pulled out. And I think you need to be able to pull them well. So, next idea, I am going to bundle them all together in front, and then get them all attached to this eyelet here. Is my new theory, and then kind of do the same thing. But I want to make sure I got a good grip on this thing first. And then see if I can put this amongst these guys and just electrical tape the heck out of it tightly. that on and do the same thing. So, are you gonna? Oh, you're coming off too. Okay. You're gonna pull out, aren't you? There we go. Okay. Problem solved. We'll give that a good... Yeah, that looks like it's going to hold. Okay. Something to learn, huh? Okay, well, I got it all together, but I kept having more and more problems with this holding. And also, it was a hot day today, too. So at the end, I just wrapped it up in a lot of electrician's tape, and I just pinned it down with a vise, and that worked. Not the best thing in the world to do, but when I wire this up, I'll end up cutting it off. So I'm assuming that this part is ruined now because I pinched it too much. But it held. And it turns out you really needed that. You know, as a layman who doesn't do this, you're sitting there pulling and tugging away, so you have to have a good connection. In fact, this part wasn't viced down too well. And after about halfway, this part wasn't viced down too well. So after about halfway of pulling, I actually pulled this whole thing loose. So you can pull a lot on it. But overall, I was impressed. You know, the comb worked really well. I didn't think it was doing a whole lot for about the first 50 feet. But then after that, you could see all the tangles that were getting stuck behind me. So I had to go work the stuff behind me to undo the tangles. And that's what this is doing, getting rid of the tangles. And I actually go to the store and buy some more Velcro because you need more Velcro than you think you need. And so I'm not sure how long this is. I think our garage is like at least 20 feet. So that's probably 50, 60 feet, I think, right now. And so I was doing one every foot, and that took, I think I used up one little small roll of Velcro, and I bought another roll of 20 feet. So you might need 20 feet of Velcro just to do it. But I'm doing it like every foot, and yeah, looks good to me. At least for doing it in my home, it'll look pretty good. So, what is this, phase 3? So phase 3 is complete.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. To subscribe, just click the subscribe button. Also, you can follow me on Twitter under the handle @whiteboardcoder.com. View any code I may have thrown up as a gist at GitHub under the username PatmanDenver, or check out my blog site at whiteboardcoder.com.